Guys, Midgame here. Today we're going to be looking at the new operator Aruni in a slightly different style. As you can see, we have some GTA 5 gameplay, and I'll be talking over it with some photos in the corners of the screen, hopefully, if I can figure out how that works. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you want to see more videos, like this in the future. Okay, so let's get into it. So Aruni will be a new operator. I'm not really sure when the exact release date is, but she will be the only defender with the DMR. It has 1.5x in all the gameplay clips, but I would expect, because it's a DMR, to maybe have 2.5x or 3x scope, because DMRs, the whole point of them is to have high zoom and minimal recoil, but that might be a bit OP. And it will also be a pain for attackers when they spawn peek. She will get P10 Roni, and the Capital secondary, the one that Nomad has, Capital has, Goyo has, and Cav has, but Cav has a special suppressor on her secondary. She's a 2-speed, but I think with her ability it'd be more fitting if she was a 3-speed. Her ability seems pretty OP. It's based like an infinite use cap-can trap, and it's invincible. It's very visible, and anyone who has a IQ higher than a melon wouldn't walk into it. In the video, it's shown that projectiles can deactivate it, and there'll be a short period where it'll still be on, and then there'll be maybe a 5-second slot where I'll be open and it won't damage you. And the gates can be put on doors, walls, windows, and hatches, so it can be basically put anywhere where someone would come. When it destroys any sort of a gadget, there'll be a slight delay in the short reaction can go through. Series, the gadget can be opened by defenders and can give away any locations to be reactivated after a short period. You have to shoot it for it to go back online. They're also indestructible and can be moved. I mean, I think that might be quite OP for attackers as well, because then you would see them and then you could just peek through the doorway and just straight up shoot them. But I think the shooting thing will also give away your location quite a bit. And like I said again, there's a reactor that it's indestructible, and I think that's going to be really OP, because it basically means that once Aruni has it there, you just can't get through without donating to her 40 damage. And there's going to be a skyscraper rework, which is going to be basically completely irrelevant. I mean, who cares about skyscraper? The Habana rework, she will, instead of just having 3 shots of 6 X Kairos stars, she'll be able to shoot them in groups of 4, 6, or 2. This can also disable Aruni devices. This I find useful because it means you don't have to waste a whole 6 X Kairos things on a hatch. That'll be really good for Habana main. Echo drones will always be visible. I've seen a lot of things about it, which I think is kind of a useful nerf, because it just basically means that if you're going through a room, you don't just get yokai'd without knowing it. The thing that really annoys me as a Jaeger main myself is the Jaeger nerf, which is when it takes out one projectile, it will then have a cooldown period before destroying another, which is so annoying, because it basically means if you want to destroy a fuse charge, you'd have to have all of your ADSs on one window or hatch, and then you would have to pray that they use all of their fuse charges on that one. They use that fuse charge on that one window. It basically just means fuse has a high chance of killing people. When people run out, the detection period will be changed to shorter. I think it'll be around 1 second. Something that also have changed, I think, is the fact how his the sort of icon for it. Instead of saying you'll be detected in 3, 2, 1 or whatever, it will have just a bar at the top, and once the red bar is completed, you'll be detected. Also, a thing with, I think it's just in test servers, but possibly Aruni has this really strong left hook punch, which can basically break soft walls really easily, and hatches are one hit. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Like, if you enjoyed, I already said this at the start, I'm waffling. I gotta get better at my presentation, but I kind of enjoyed the idea of this. So goodbye, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.